So I thought that would have been a very apt museum in there. You could have had the old spirits running around. And you could have got the right feel for it, but they wouldn't let me do it. So as we come up on the right and left, just on the lower left of this building here is a little plaque. You can probably just see it. That's a plaque to the bandsman, and over there on the right is a memorial to the Titanic people who lost their lives. In Southampton we lost 400. And unbeknown to, this is a true story, so, and unbeknown to me, my brother has a florist down in Sholing, and he has a cellar down there. And the young girl went down into the cellar because it was cool, that's where they used to store the flowers. And she came running up rather shaken, and she reckoned she saw a ghost down there. And we, thought, hello, she's had one too many sherbets. But what it was, one of the engineers who worked on the Titanic and lost his life, family lived there. So there's a spooky thing for you, isn't it? Right, these trees on the right here were all planted by American troops. The ones down by Dockgate 4 were done by Canadians before they went off to D-Day. And where they got these from, I do not. I think they went into the forest and was doing a bit of whittling. And these are all very well looked after. They're in their prime. Is it an age thing when you start noticing trees and things like that? I don't know. And talking about memorials, when we go through the lights here, you'll see on the top of these two houses here, there's two dragons. Can you see them? Just there on the left, on the apex of these two houses. The first one's to the ex-mother-in-law, and the second one's to the ex-wife. So they're always watching me on the way. Right, I'm only joking. Right, all these houses along here are old Elizabethan buildings. You imagine in the days of the old horse and cart, the top hat and tails and the old white scarves and all that. And if you want to buy one of those houses along there, you're talking about just up to about £1 million. So property in this country is not cheap. Hence that's why I got a log cabin down on the beach. I'm just a poor old coach driver. Right, this is the common that's coming up on the left, and we have, at the moment, first time in its history for a long time, you are not allowed to build on this common because it belongs to us, the people, you included. And if you want to bring your sheep and cattle and all that, you can. This used to be the old cow shed. It's now called the cow herds, and they turned it into a bar, so it now water and feeds the human race. But in here, on D-Day or before D-Day, this is where all the Americans, Canadians, Australians, I forget all the rest of us, the Indians and all the rest of it, they stayed here, Jamaicans and what have you, before they went off to D-Day.